All right, good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming out tonight. We're a little bit short on students. It's a little disappointing, but I do understand people have a lot of things going on, so let me be the first to congratulate you and thank you for coming out tonight and supporting your school, and most importantly, supporting your children. It is so important that kids get an opportunity to perform in front of a crowd because they have job interviews, they have other things that are going to happen throughout their careers. Well, certainly as students and after that, where they have to be able to get over some of that anxiety that comes with performing in front of people. These guys are awesome. I heard them this morning or this afternoon. They're going to rock your socks off. I'm so proud of them. They're amazing kids, and I know they're going to step up tonight. I'm very excited. Please make sure you do put your cell phones on silent or vibrate. Also, if you have any children that tend to not like music for whatever reason, we'll keep the door open back there so you can still see and hear, but we wanted to disrupt the kids. Kids will be coming down and they're going to be performing in the aisles a little bit, so if you do have little ones in the front, just please keep them near you so we don't have anybody tripping. All right? Be prepared for a great evening. I'm so proud. Mrs. Weisner, amazing job as always. We're looking forward to it. And I know we have a special guest here tonight. I'm proud to introduce the 4th and 5th graders, Radio KYDZ.
Before we start with our radio broadcasters on our radio station, KYDZ, I'd like to introduce tonight a special guest. And our special guest is radio broadcaster for WLIP, Music of the Stars, among other venues, and his name is Lou Regani. And soon, very soon, not this Sunday, but next Sunday, we have something special that's going to be happening at the radio station. Students that are accompanied by an adult, they will have the opportunity to tour the WLIP radio station and learn what it's like to be behind the scenes on the air on the radio at WLIP. It should be a very interesting, I'm going to call it out-of-school field trip. And then afterwards, there's a little theater and stage, and those that would like to are going to be more than welcome to sing on the air on that Sunday. So it's the following Sunday. And we're going to be 30 minutes on the air, 30 minutes on the air live, WLIP. So it's a great opportunity for us here at Summers Elementary. And I'm very thankful to my friend, Mr. Lou Regani, for helping us out to do that for our kids. It's a great, great way to learn music and learn about broadcasting. Thank you.
We're still doing news on the network, so we'll get you. Are you guys all set? Got about 20 seconds. So I'll introduce you when the network kicks in, because we're tied in all over the world, and maybe even out past Lost in Space. You never know. The magic of the internet and all that. I love it. I love technology. What are you talking this thing? Oh, it's working? Okay. Like a big silver lollipop, isn't it? 5 seconds? That's all we got? 4. Nice big hand when we start, please. This is the Columbia Broadcasting System. Welcome everybody to Summers, Wisconsin. Special arrangements. Across the nation, brought to you by VAC, the very big corporation of America, makers of everything for everybody, everywhere. This is Summers Elementary School, led by Andrew and all the members of Summers, ready to hit the red-hot airwaves of KYDZ right now for your listening, dancing, and prancing. Sometimes prancing, enjoyment. I guess we'll see prancing later. Hi kids, you want to say hi to the radio audience? You want to say hi to the radio audience? Now the audience, just to let people at home know. That's close enough for now. We'll demand more of you later. Guys ready? Okay, the orchestra's in place. I see the dancers are here. And we bring you now to the magic of radio via Summers, Wisconsin, and radio KYDZ, and all the superstars in the new village of Summers, Wisconsin. Hit it!
Hello, baby. It's Marvelous Mike. Welcome to the radio station that likes the hits like sail on.
Jack and Jimmy here. We got the oldies, the goodies, and all the songs that kids have loved throughout the years. It's music coming to you right here on KYDZ, the radio station for the you and me.
I can tell you about that mic right there. That's an original 1930 radio mic. Carbon mic. Goes back to about 1928 when they developed it. It was obsolete already by the time Jack Benny got on the radio. And it was had a couple of faults. For one thing, it had carbon mic, which means it sounded something like this when you're talking. Every so often, your breath, the humidity would jam up all the carbon. You had to bang it on the table to make it work some more. So you can see how long that lasted, but that's a real one. Then radio developed after that. After that, now we're all over the world on the internet. And like I said, who knows, maybe even beyond. Now, the kids are continuing with the program. What do you got next? Now that you're on the radio, what are you going to sing? Make something up. That's all I do.
In 1929, the stock market crashed and the world fell into a deep depression.
To cheer themselves up, people huddled around the radio to listen to music.
They heard songs like Life is Just a Bowl of Cherries, Where in the Money,
And Brother Can Spare a Dime.
It's finally 1929 and the stock market just crashed.
do? Not only that, Ma, I've lost my job. Oh, Pa, what are we gonna do? The crops have failed in case you didn't notice. No crops?
Oh, Mom, we have no shoes.
No shoes? The whole country is in a severe depression from which we may never recover. Oh, Pa, what are we gonna do? Well, Mom, what else can we do? Let's listen to what's on the radio. In the 1940s, Americans were wrapped up in World War II.
People listened to the radio to hear songs that made them feel closer to the loved ones away at war.
And help them remember happier times.
They listened to songs like I'll Be Seeing You and Don't Sit Under an Apple Tree with Anyone Else But Me. And one of the all-time favorites, Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy.
Dear Joe, I imagine by now that you are living in the trenches of battlefield, surrounded by the dangers of warfare.
Dear Penny, words cannot express all that I want to tell you about life in the Army.
I can just imagine you, crouching down in the mud, just inches away from enemy fire.
My day starts at the very crack of dawn.
I know that you are risking your life every day.
Of all the jobs in the Army, mine might be the most dangerous of all.
I'm sure that you're the most important, brave, and dashing of all of the soldiers in the front.
I risk my life every time I do my job.
You must tell me everything that you are doing, even the horrifying, death-defying tasks you are heroically performing each and every day.
Yes, Penny, it is true. For today, they have made me the company bugle boy. new times, and always good times. In the 1950s, a musical revolution started down to the scene.
His name was Elvis Presley. He sang and moved with hits after hit songs, like Blue Suede Shoes, Jailhouse Rock, and one of the all-time favorites, Hound Dog.
Oh, Peggy Sue, did you hear that Elvis has a new song out today that's been playing non-stop on KYDZ radio?
Oh, really, Betty? I can't wait to hear it. I think Elvis Presley is just the dreamiest.
Gee, I hope it's a song that I can dance to.
Me too. I've been practicing some new Elvis moves that really drive the girls wild.
You better keep practicing, Tommy. In order to dance like Elvis, you have to be able to do this.
Or this.
You mean like this?
Exactly.
Thank you very much. I can't believe that Elvis made a stage appearance here in Summers. Oh, thank you. I mean, Elvis. Four cool cats from England step off the plane and set their American popular music world on fire.
They have long hair, or at least it touched their ears. They like to move when they sing. They play electric guitars and drums and set their young fans screaming and fainting in the aisles.
It's no wonder when the Beatles came to America, people young and old called it the British Invasion. In the 1960s, bands from around the world were being heard on the radio.
They came from all over, but nowhere more than England, in what we at KYDZ Radio call the Beatles.
Son, get a haircut.
But Dad, long hair is in.
Not in this house it isn't.
But Dad,
See, you know girls would be getting tattoos and boys would be wearing earrings. and turn down that radio.
But Dad, it's the Beatles.
The Beatles? No kidding, far out.
Yes, boys and girls, you heard it first, right here on KYDZ Radio.
Since the invention of the radio, this is where Americans hear the songs that become the soundtracks of their lives. On the radio, we have music to do our homework to. On the radio, we have music when we go to the beach. On the radio, we have music to drive to. On the radio, we have music to work out to.
Vote to. Work to.
And best of all,
Yeah!
90s through 2000s and a medley of songs from Disney movies and Broadway productions.
And one of the exciting aspects of musical theater is how the music fluctuates much like the soundtrack of a movie.
First, the Lion King opening that brings tears of joy when baby Simba is born in the song Circle of Life, written by Elton John and Tim Rice. In 1994, animated Disney film is Broadway's third longest running show in history.
Then comes Beauty and the Beast and the fairy tale scene at the ball when Belle and Beast fall in love. An animated film from 1991. It was the first film to be adapted in a Broadway musical. Imagine that!
The Little Mermaid movie song Under the Sea was written in 1989 by Alan Menken and lyrics by Howard Ashman.
In 1989, the music from the movie The Little Mermaid won the Academy Awards for the Best Musical Score.
Little Mermaid is based on a classic story written by Hans Christian Andersen of the lovely mermaid Ariel and that crab named Sebastian.
As the crab sings of the wonderful life one can live under the sea, we are again reminded of the magic of a Disney song.
and 4 Yelp Soccer in 2013.
This election dance pop song received the Radio Disney Music Award for the catchiest new song. The box was nominated as the greatest song award in the world in the top 10.
As ancient folklore of Peru, the Moche people worship the fox as cunning creatures, sometimes having mystical powers.
Some fox species are endangered, while many help the environment by controlling pests on fruit farms.
The red fox is the most common and have a unique explosive growth, whine, yelp, and bark. Imagine that!
Let's hear it for the fox.
Dog goes moo, cat goes meow, bird goes tweet, and mouse goes squeak. Cow goes moo, frog goes crow, and the elephant goes toot. Does it quack, and whistle low, and the seal goes ow, ow, ow. The business out, and no one knows. What does the fox say? What does the fox say? What does the fox say? Hati mati hati go, hati mati hati go, hati mati hati go. What does the fox say? What does the fox say? Big blue eyes, pointy nose, chasing mice and digging holes. Tiny paws up the hill, suddenly I'm standing still. What is that? So beautiful, like an angel in disguise. Will it give me a friendly horse? Will you give me a pink eye? What does the fox say? What does the fox say? What does the fox say? The secret of the fox, ancient mystery, somewhere deep in the woods. I know you're hiding. What is your sound? Will we ever know? It's always been a mystery. But what do you say? You're my guardian angel, hiding in the woods. What does the fox say? What does the fox say? What does the fox say? What does the fox say?
First of all, I'd like to say, wow, 4th and 5th grade, that was amazing. All of your talents. It came from your heart, your singing, your speaking, your dancing, and your music. Thank you so much. Let's take another bow, 4th and 5th grade. Mrs. Bowles, Mr. McDonald. Mrs. Shannon, who couldn't be here. Mrs. Burtz. Mrs. Casey. And Ms. Caesar. And Mr. Coleman. And we couldn't do this all with some parent helpers as well. I'd like to recognize Sarah Parise for all her help with the banners. She not only did this banner, she also helped with the Journey to Our Space, our second and third grade program last week. And she also did a spectacular Disney choir background. I could not thank you so much. It's just wonderful. I really appreciate it. Ella's honor. Ella waved a little bit. She helped her mom help make these nice signs. KYDZ is a big help from Mrs. Weiser and this is Kim's daughter. She painted the lovely box faces on the students. That was really nice of her to do. Thank you. Our guest tonight for all of his wisdom and inspiration for me over the years of teaching. He's been a friend of mine for how many years? At least, it's going to make us sound kind of old. For at least 20 years, and been a very good friend of mine. Thank you for coming and encouraging.
Professor Weissman, right here.
That would be very nice. Thank you, parents, for all your support, for bringing your students tonight and helping them to enjoy such a wonderful night.
For the Summer Symphony Orchestra, right here.
All right, and I think that sums it up, boys and girls. Thank you for your hard work. We really soared tonight like eagles at Summers Elementary, and this afternoon we had a program for the school, and we soared. And I hope to see you all. There will be a note in the folders about our visit to the WLIP broadcasting, so we can be on the air live, Summers Elementary, for KYDZ Radio Music. Signing out, good night.